So did Jesus really say, I am God? That's a question that was posed to me recently online. And I think it's a great question because it takes a little bit of study and thinking to come to a right conclusion. No, Jesus never used the actual words, I am God, at least not in Scripture. But the evidence points to the fact that Jesus knew he was God and communicated that to not only his friends, but even to his enemies. Let's consider this. In one of the most controversial statements that Jesus made, before a crowd of skeptics, he told them, before Abraham was, I am. Now that may not sound like much to you, but to those Jewish leaders who were well versed in the scriptures, they understood exactly what Jesus was saying. I am is the key bit of evidence here. When God met with Moses at the burning bush and told him that Moses was to lead the people of Israel out of Egypt, Moses was not very confident that he was the right person for the job. Finally, he says, well, Lord, suppose I go to the people and they want to know, who is it that's sending you to us? Who am I to say it is? The Lord said, I am. Tell them I am is sending you to them. Now, there it is. God's personal name is I am. Just like my personal name is Greg, the name the Lord goes by is I am. Now, consider what Jesus said to that group of scholarly Jewish leaders who knew full well that conversation that took place between Moses and God and how that conversation went. To those Jewish leaders, he said to them, before Abraham was, I am. Jesus is saying two things here. First, before Abraham lived, Jesus said, I am. In other words, before Abraham and before Moses himself, Jesus was already existing. He was living. In fact, what he says is even more profound than that. The Greek tense that's used there indicates that what Jesus is saying is, before Abraham was born, I have always existed. Before Abraham is, I am. Always. And second, Jesus uses the term I am to say who he is. I am. Before Abraham was, I am. That's me. Now, who does Exodus chapter 3 say I am is? It's the one speaking to Moses at the burning bush. It's God. Jesus is declaring in this statement that he makes to the religious leaders, I'm the one that was talking to Moses at the burning bush. I'm the one that's always existed. I'm the one who lives forever. I am. I am God. And that is why the Jewish leaders immediately began picking up stones, because they were going to execute Jesus on the spot. He was saying to them, and they clearly understood it, I am the God who spoke to Moses at the burning bush. I am God. Next video, we are going to look at some more reasons to see that Jesus actually did say in many ways that he is God. Thanks for joining me.